skip all the intro stuff. I wasn't really expecting to stream today. I'm just gonna screw around for a little bit. So we're on the verge of making $1,000 over the last 4 days. So 4 days, 4,000 bucks. That's pretty significant. So I wanted to capture that. I don't really feel like streaming for. I don't know. Usually at the end of the month, I kind of take a break and I kind of work on like the content. But I think today we might grab. Might do another $1,000 win, so I want to be able to capture that. And I guess I'll just let you know that I'm still here. So it's just me kind of screwing around for a bit. Let me get my thumbnail up. I didn't change it. Ah, fuck. Oh well. So this one's a little bit tricky. I was down about 300 bucks early on. Check out Hib. Alright, give me a second. Okay, I guess I'll check it out. Shit. I'll leave my thing for in a few minutes. Holy fuck, it gapped up. Let's take a look at how it looks like in the daily. Holy shit balls! I knew it was in a good location because it was, when you had entered it, it had already retested a support area, but this gap up is really nice, man. So this is the support and resistance area that we drew a while back when you first got into it. I did say that it was at a good location, even though I think the volume's complete shit and I wouldn't touch it. But it had the low level, it broke up and above, it retested it, and then now it just shot up 2 levels. So now it's in kind of a free space territory. It might come back down here where it blew through this, but this is, I mean, it was a nice location. I just would never touch the stock myself, but congratulations. I fucking love a gap up. Makes me fucking hard. It's a fucking boner right there. Good job, dude. Yeah, you happy? I love a fucking gap up. Alright, what was I doing? I gotta edit one of these old thumbnails, at least a quick little edit so I can... I'm just gonna leave my shares where they're at. I don't think the stock will roll over, so I'm pretty confident just leaving that thing to go in the background. Yeah, but Hib, congratulations. We knew it was a good location, but I can't predict gap up. But, yeah, that's really significant. Alright, what am I doing? So, thumbnail. Thumb to my nail. Something. Alright, thumbnail in place on YouTube. Like I said, I wasn't really expecting to come on. So we're looking for that $1,000 and then I'll call it good for the day. Maybe it'll just be a quick stream. Just me fucking around. Me basically jerking off in front of a mirror. So this thing already hit target, but we're not at $1,000, and I know this thing is probably going to retest this somewhere. So I'm going to be taking off a little off the top if we can get a little bit more, and then it's just a hop skip away to get 30 bucks. So yesterday I actually made almost 1,400. Friday I made a little bit over 1,000. I think we got 700 of it on stream, and then I did. Usually what I like to do is I like to take a nap and then trade in the afternoon. That will be when the volume increases again, so you could try to get another entry. And also you're fresh, because when I'm trying to make these tiny little decisions on 1 minute candles, it gets really exhausting. So that's why I try to give myself a little what causes a massive jump on that scale of rebalancing pre-market. Oh, Google. Did Google come back down? I think that's where I had my alert. So Google went down. Interesting, after that type of run. Alright, so I gotta be careful here. It looks like there's a little bit of a pullback. So we're in the battle to get $1,000. We'll see where this candle closes, and I'll flatten, and I'll have to look for another entry. If it gets above this, I'll probably sell it off, because it's looking like a little bit of distribution, so it'll probably make the higher high and then the lower high, and then kind of come back down to this level. And we'll see if that happens. So some institution bought overnight is what happened, Descarpet. So this might be a case where you did get in before okay, I gotta get out of that before institutions got in, or somebody did another add to their position on it. I'm just speculating right now, but regardless of the case, it did have a gap up, so that's really nice, and it blew through 2 different resistance levels. So that's really cool. Yeah, so if you, I guess another case for you to look at, if you're still doing all your criteria stuff by looking it through the reports, the other thing to do is to look at like a daily chart and just see if there's some type of support level that it's holding, and that would make your entries even better. Because this one, like I mentioned when we first talked about it, numerous retests here, but you can't expect a gap up, but you could have expected it to break through here, retest, and go up higher, but this thing just skipped it all and went there, so that's always a nice thing. That being said, I still wouldn't... Let me take a look at HIB real quick. Let's see if, Well, it got over 1 million in volume today. So somebody bought a shit ton. I typically look for 3 million, but 1 million is far beyond what that stock normally gets at this time. Like last week, I think I was joking about me being able to move the stock myself because it only had like 4,000 shares. Yeah, you might want to look because it basically shortcutted what you were already going to be doing. Let me take a look at it one more time, wait for Tesla to come back down into some type of level. So where would be the next thing? So just spitballing here, you got something around here. I have to zoom in. It could probably run to 90, but you're shortcutting a bunch of... you're shortcutting the move that you would have expected it to do already. Now, this type of gap up, though, with that unusual volume could mean that it might break the high at some point. But then, on the other hand, if it follows the market, and I think the market is going to go lower, I think it might also be smart to just sell. So you got a few different options there. Okay, we're going to try to get 40 after this, and then call it good for the day, and just kind of chat. Okay, let's see if we can get another 100 in here. Nope, it ran off, huh? Okay. well, I guess we're gonna have to find 30 bucks somewhere else. Unless I fuck up, which is also possible. So this did do a retest here. I don't know, I fucking hate Google. This thing is like molasses. So got this. I guess I feel more comfortable if it broke this 15-minute block here. But this looks like, sorry, that's a 5-minute block. So this, yeah, okay, let's do it. Alright. Keep pushing. No! Alright, hold on a second. Let me log into my broker and see where we're at for the day. Just so I have a place to say I'm good. I won. I ain't gonna wrestle with the market anymore today. Long term, you think the company is worth quite a bit more than where it's at, but that instant big shot up is attractive. I mean, you're gonna have another chance to get in on it. See, that's the beauty of day trading. So, one possibility for it doing, now that it's in this gap up, it might, I think it's highly probable that it'll try to retest all the way down here. So if you want to shortcut that, you can take your profits here and wait until it retests this upper level. That's another idea. I mean, realizing gains isn't bad. This thing is gonna retrace. It's not like it's never gonna hit $80 again, or $82. Cross fingers, but my idea is that it's gonna pull back a little bit, so if you want to... I hate... Some of the investing stuff is stupid, because you're playing around at the same pricing levels over and over and over again. You just have to wait for a long time for it to make new ground. But after that gap up, I think it's gonna pull back. So we're still down $10. And I want my $1,000 today. Long term, we're all dead. There you go. So take profits now. Enjoy your life, because long term, we're all dead. Is that what we're trying to say here? Alright, so I want to retest this again. We're at $10. I don't want to be too retarded and do something stupid. We just need 10. Yeah, and apologies if I used something offensive there. I just kind of shoot the shit while I'm trading. So yeah, I've had a pretty unique series of events the last few days. So over $1,000 over every day for the last 4 days. So either I figured this out or shit just happened to work. Yeah, A-Carpet, you have a little bit of time, but not too much time. My suggestion is probably to take profit and wait for it to retrace to a support level, because it kind of shortcutted what you already were thinking. But have a good day, dude. Alright, I'm going for the $1,000, man. Like I said, I wasn't planning on streaming today. I just, the last week I really slowed down on the stream so I can work on content. I have a Magic the Gathering box opening thing, because we haven't done product opening stuff. I had a assistant open shit up while I narrated the thing. And then we have the highlight reel. I've done a lot of stuff for that already. And then later this week there's Sandland, which is the last Akira Toriyama inspired thing, so I'm definitely going to be streaming that. I think that's Thursday. So might do a Thursday stream and Friday night. So $10, man. Where do we want to get $10? Airbnb? Should be good for $10. It's almost at the goal. So let's see if Airbnb can get us to that $100 mark. Or $100 mark. $10 mark for $1,000. Alright, almost there. Booyah! Booyah, booyah, booyah! In your butt. So we're at $1,000. $1,001.17. I'm fucking done. Kip, good to see ya. So we made $1,000 in about 45 minutes is what happened. And now I'm done trading. Then I need to decide if I want to... I do want to play Nier Automata, but I want to have that on a separate video, but I don't want to close off the stream that I'm on. Well, we'll play more Nier Automata next month, along with Stellar Blade, because I've got some plans for the content around those two games. But now we just shoot the shit. I'm done for the day. I don't need to do anything else. I wasn't playing and streaming. I've been doing this. I don't know. I just wanted to take a break during the last week of the month and all. Alright, so now that we've done this, now we have to look for a game to play. Let me think here. How are you doing, Kip? Let's see here. Let me make sure I remember what Sandland's release date is. I'm pretty sure it was Thursday. Oh, there's a demo of it. Shit, with how often I actually complete games, having to go through all this content so fast. You're still losing on demo? So let's walk through things here then. Since I have time, I guess we could do some lessons. I mean, I don't know if it's smart for me to... Typically, I'd like to take lessons from somebody who's been only doing day trading for 3 years and been able to do their life expenses. I'm not there yet, so I don't know how responsible it is to teach. Right now, this would be year one of me doing this full time as my only thing. But let's go through things. So at the beginning of the day, typically what I like to do is I pick one stock that I've played around with for quite a while, and I just understand and I know the feeling of it, because there's a feeling to the stocks that you're playing, the way that they create candles, the way that it flows. There's an overall story being told by the actual chart that you familiarize yourself with, and you can kind of gauge where things are going to go. So while you're doing your demo account, you'll want to experiment with different stocks and kind of get the feel of them, because based off of your account size, you're going to be putting in different sizes depending on how much you could buy that stock, and then how much it actually moves per tick or per each candle that it's creating. And you have a profit target that you either want to hit a profit target during the trade or by the day. And I base my targets on the day, because I can't tell if it's gonna go with the type of trading I do intraday, it's hard for me to say, okay, this is going to be a 2-to-1, because I don't know exactly where the daily levels are, and I don't want to base it off of yesterday's stuff either. So first you gotta pick something that you can get a feel for. And that's basically your bread and butter stock. That's the one that you're gonna be making your general day-to-day money in. And then later on, you can create a scan for things that specifically hit your overall criteria. Like right now, I have a scan that I haven't actually done trading on for quite a while. I've just been so successful on Tesla that I haven't had to use it. But like this here, mRNA today, this one hit all criteria. It moved a little bit too strong in the morning, so I wouldn't have gotten into it. But I'm essentially waiting for things to match and align with price action that's outside of the previous day's range. It's broken through the first 15-minute candle, and then I use the overall range that I expect a stock to move as the price target. So I have a scanner here showing me what meets all those criteria, and if I can't get lucky on Tesla, or if I just feel iffy about it, I can always jump on that. So you trade gold. I don't do the commodities thing. That stuff is too dang slow. You gotta think about how much you're trying to make during the day, and if the thing that you're trading, the vehicle that you're trading, could actually make you that amount with your current account size. So first figure that out. But I don't know, I never played gold. When I see commodities, they barely move, at least compared to stocks. So I don't follow that. So we've discussed how you identify a stock to trade. You don't want to rely on signals unless they're your own. You don't want to wait for somebody to post on Twitter, oh, look at this, or look at that, because they're already in on it. And that could be a pump and dump scheme. I mean, if you're reading about it or somebody's telling you about it, you're already too late. So I ignore that completely. So that's another lesson. Don't ever look for signals unless they're your own. So don't look for signals. Identify something that has the overall feel. Once you know what a A+ setup is, according to specific criteria, like maybe if it, like I mentioned before, what I use. So you have those 3 criteria in deciding which stock to trade. Now the day opens, what do? Well, when the day opens, you take a look at let me remove some of these lines since they don't matter anymore for today. Before day opens, I kind of plan out what I'm going to do based off of the daily chart. So you can see yesterday that over the last few days, we've been having major downside. We had this support level here that just got immediately broken down. It actually gapped down, and then it broke down. This isn't really a level here, is it? Let me see. But I have these levels on the chart, and what a level is essentially where price aggregates in an area, and where the lowest or the highest part is, that's your support and resistance. So you can see here had the low here, and never broke down below it, and it reversed, so that's a level. And I kind of project that stuff out, because all of that, those levels have a have an importance on your day trading, because that's where things are going to get really choppy or reject or break through. So I have that stuff there. So I take a look at the daily time frame. I have where my levels are. So you can see here, this is a resistance area where I tried to break through multiple times. I couldn't do it. This was a support area where it tried to break below it and it couldn't. It held it, and then it just decisively broke through, it had a gap down, and then here's the next level, it broke down below that. Try to do a retest on it. You know your trade is good if it tries to reach, like if you're going short, or you're planning to go short, like we have this this drop off here, you want to see some type of a retest. So you can see this tail here, that means it tried pushing up and it couldn't do it and it got reversed, so now you know your short's gonna work. But support and resistance lines, and then we get to what happened yesterday. So we've had a downtrend, but then yesterday it abruptly stopped. It abruptly stopped here. It kind of gave you this indecisive candle, but it failed to move lower. So you're trying to create the daily bias. So now, because it failed to go lower and it couldn't break the low, your expectation is that it'll make a high higher than this high, or at least higher than the body of this candle. So you, when I traded today, that's what I was doing. I did lose my first trade here because I was a little bit too early and trying to anticipate a level being created, and it broke through. But I didn't do any shorts today because my expectation was to go long. And so you came around here, you had a break above, you had a retest, and then bam. As soon as this happened, I created a level here. So the candle that took you to a new low, which is this candle, and then you put your, you do this, actually. You do this, but I wait for this body to be broken, and then bam, this thing just shot up. And if you'll notice, it doesn't happen all the time, but you'll notice as you start trading with your support and resistance levels, you kind of have legs going back and forth between them. So let's say this was a level, which it is. This was the highest point, the body of the highest point, like the swing high today. It broke down below here, it made a level, and then boom, where did it go? It went immediately to that support area. Like this is a void, like a price void, where stocks tend to gravitate between these voids. And if you can identify these correctly, this is where you make your money here, because this is your entry and then your profit target. So you could kind of do it that way. It's not guaranteed. I try to do things based off of the ATR, which is the average true range that you can expect the stock to move. And so my target was actually this green line here. I have an indicator that I created to show me where my entries and exits should be for the day. So I got in here, made most of my money. I took out most of my shares here, and I had just a little bit here. And since this was a support level now that they've broken through this is a support level, my expectation was it would come back down here a little bit, but I kept it just in case it didn't. So sometimes it doesn't always have to retap this and go up higher. It just broke through, had a little bit of a pause, and then broke through again. So I just kept holding it, and then we took the final shares off here. But essentially I do that same thing every single day. I take a look at what happened the previous day, and I look to see if the initial price action kind of goes in the general direction that I'm expecting it. So yesterday, abrupt stop to the downside. I expected it to go higher. It did sell off early in the morning, but I was expecting it to get some support somewhere, and that's where it came out of. And I basically do that every single day, over and over and over again. And you're gonna lose, but you're gonna win more often than you lose once you figure out. You have to. It's not. I know people just say, "Oh, well, if it's that easy, then you can just put an algorithm on it." But there's things that I have used AI to do trades before, but it doesn't have the exact expressions. The one that I used that was under Interactive Brokers, it doesn't have the expressions, the way to express what I'm actually doing. So that's why I think that AI stuff is a throwaway line. There's a lot of AI moving the market. There's a lot of algorithms moving the market, but for like your individual day trading, there's very much a feel to it in addition to your rules. Which is why I said to kind of gravitate towards something that you have a feel for once you've played around with it for a bit. Now, if your entries and exits were based off of moving averages and maybe things like ATR, you could program it that way. But when it comes to like AI is a little bit too literal, at least the limited one that I worked with. So like if something breaks below the support line, just like a little tick, just like a few cents or something, then you're out. There wasn't a way to really express like how far down. I guess. I mean, like I don't want to take it immediately. Like even if you had, let's say, 5 cents below the support line, I don't necessarily want to close it there. I don't necessarily want to stop myself out there. I want to see if it closes there. So you'd have to be able to express a candle close 5 cents below your support line. What a support line is? A support line is where the price aggregates. There's missing. Sending a waffle 2 times in a row. That's crazy. Hopefully you're feeling better. Are you still in the hospital or are you at home? So I didn't find any commercially available AI that was able to really express what I'm trying to do in my trades. If you have a simpler system, yes, you could use it, but with the nuance of holding specific levels, I couldn't really express that on their service. Maybe there's something out there that we don't have access to or I don't know about, but that's my spiel on AI looped into the general trading parameters that I do. So anyway, that's the same thing all day, every day. And then you just build up. The thing that really fucks you up is your mental state, because you will have days that you will lose and just nothing will work out, and you just have to stop yourself. That's the main thing. That's the only thing you can control is your stops. So, like I said, I had a 70% win rate historically. So knowing that I'm going to lose 30% of the time, I need to make sure that that aggregation of 30% losses doesn't exceed my 70% win. And I just have to do that over and over and over and over and over and over and over again forever. But as you win, you can scale your size. So your win rate stays the same, but your size increases, and that's how you can really grow your account. And that's where I'm trying to get to right now, but I have a dilemma because this is my main source of income, so I can't really grow the account all that much. And actually, I'm pretty fine with my account size right now, because if I could continuously make $1,000 a day, I mean, that's way better than what I had at my full-time job. And that'd also allow me to squirrel away some stuff. But getting $1,000 every day for the last 4 days is a little bit, you're out, just got bills, and you want to build a time machine, savings gone, your insurance didn't cover whatever happened to you. And you were a developer, right? You were working in development. But I think you were a contractor, right? What insurance? Oh, shit. Yeah, that's, yeah, I don't know what to say about that. That sucks. Fuck. Yeah, right now I'm paying for my own insurance because I'm on my own, and it's expensive. But at the end of the year, you can also deduct the cost of that on your taxes. But medical shit, man. Like, you see what happens in the bills before insurance covers it, like $100,000 or more for, like, simple, stupid things. You got 2 commissions? Do you do your stuff on Fiverr, or what? Fiverr would be a good spot. I work with a lot of people on Fiverr. Although Fiverr, I just found out that they like hold your funds for 2 weeks, and that would suck. Imagine finishing the job and not having the access to the whole thing for 2 weeks. So if you have people that you trust, you can always have them Venmo. Yeah, you should definitely do Fiverr. There's other things that are like Fiverr too. There's like hire a developer or whatever it was called. Forgot what the name of it was. Hire a coder. Do you do any type of development, or specifically game development? I thought you were working at a game last time. But we haven't really talked. I mean, we talked last week when you popped up, but man, it's been like since Diablo 4 was the last time I saw you. And I haven't played Diablo 4 in a long time. Make sure I'm in the right category. Yes. If you wonder if it's possible to lose all the savings, no. It is possible only if you don't have any restrictions on yourself. Like, a lot of trading is the mental aspect of it, because you get worried about losing, and then you put a higher share size trying to win. But if you're very calculated about it, then you won't. Once you have your edge and you understand like your win rate, I mean, this is stuff that you work on for a while. It's not something you can get in on and be immediately successful. When you're trading, you're writing down notes about what went right, what went wrong, and then over time you start to build up a system for yourself. Also, you work on really enhancing your emotional level, and if you can manage your emotions, then you can say, okay, today my max loss is $800, and if you are able to do that without getting the fear of missing out or getting pissed off and revenge trading, if you can do that, which is difficult because I still do it, then you're not going to lose all your savings. Because when I use margin, so I have, like, when I buy 1,000 shares of Tesla, I'm using margin, so I'm not holding that stuff overnight. There's no way I'm gonna, $145,000? There's no way in hell I'm gonna hold that shit overnight. I use that on really quick bursts for hitting targets and stuff. I'm not just sitting there and, getting screwed. I actively have the ability to exit and enter at any time. You don't just lose everything unless you are completely out of your mind. You can have several losing days in a row, but if you have an edge, which is your percentage of win rate, then you're going to win out at the end. But there's just so much of a barrier between... You have to spend a few years working on yourself, so you got the emotional stuff. You're also spending time really learning how the market moves. So that's another aspect of it, but most people don't live long enough to see the gains. They tap out after a few years. I already completed 5 years, so we're now on year 6, but this is the year that I'm doing this full-time for myself. And yeah, monk training, definitely. You have to... Man, you're gonna really learn a lot about yourself when you're doing this. Okay, it's Sunny Waffle, working on a game that's on hold. Third-person RPG shooter. Interesting. I have another viewer who's also working on a game. Smash your own balls with a bag of cement. If you can take it, you can... Some days, man. You know, Sentient Waffle, message me your portfolio of stuff, because I also have a channel member that's working on a game, but it's a first-person shooter with RPG elements. He's doing a lot himself, but it looks promising, and I think maybe he'll need help to fully realize it. You should join the Discord, by the way. I'm sure you two would have quite the chat. Yeah, Hannibal, yeah. If you were to trade, you'd be the most safe trader in the world, afraid of taking any risk. Oh, I was talking to Sentient Waffle, but yeah, I see you, Kip. You got the penguin. You know, I was thinking about having a business suit for myself for a future outfit. Yeah, it's pretty slick. Tuxedo penguin. Well, Turbofan, there's no problem with waiting for your specific entries. You don't have to do the crazy stuff that I'm doing with the day trading. You can also do swing trading, which allows you to have a breather. So, like, essentially what I was explaining earlier, you would just do that on a daily time frame. You'd say, oh, so here's... I wouldn't want to just base this off of one candle, but if you see, like, a general area where it's holding, let's say this didn't happen, if you're seeing, like, a general area where it's holding, you could say, okay, here's my stop right here, and my target's going to be up here, and then you can just wait for it to go there. That's another way of trading. You just use light size and see if it works out. Yeah, Wall Street Dragon. It's been in the planning stage. The planning stage being my brain, to have something like that for a while. Maybe sometime. But, like A-Carpet, who joins the channel and talks today, he does swing trading. He has a whole bunch of... He's like a hybrid of swing trading and investing, and he had a series of criteria to get into this trade here, and I said it was a good one because if you can see here, it has an area of support that it's bounced off of multiple times, and look what happened today. I did a gap up. So he had shares all the way here, and based off of new institutional buying, it gapped up, so he just skipped. Look at all that. It went from 72 to 86, so I hope he takes his profit, because it just shortcutted everything. It's likely going to drop down to 82, but you can do slower things like that, and occasionally you'll get lucky and have some type of event like this happen. And then you're not trying to do things every minute like I am, but I try to make money to live on, and that requires me to at least look at the thing every day. There's always something, there's always levels of support and resistance every day, so you just play with them over and over and over and over again. I'm not waiting for, like, everything to align. The moons of Mars have aligned, and now I can take a trade. I mean, I'm just looking for, you know, places like this. Oh, god damn it. Go to hell. Do-do-do. Bingo. Do. Oh, wow, you went in with 2 different names. Crazy. Hopefully I got the right people. Yeah, there's 2 in a row with 2 different names. That was impressive. Thank you, moderator. You get people either selling bots or wanting you to look at their portfolio, and their portfolio is all AI. They aren't actually artists. I have an account at Midjourney, and I'm an artist because I type shit. So anyway, I'm just chilling right now. I already made my money. I wasn't expecting to come on today, but it was kind of significant. Because the last few days have been bangers. Friday I streamed, so you got to see that one, at least most of it. And then today you got to see the tail end of hitting the target. 86%. So I didn't actually, I had no plans today. I don't really want to go into Nier Automata right now, but that is on the list to play. And then Sandland comes out Thursday. Hold on a second. That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna see if there was the demo to get. As you mentioned, trading AI. What are your thoughts on AI in general? It should be, yes, you should be afraid of losing your jobs, and we're all pretty much fucked. We're all fucked. That's kind of another reason why I went into day trading. I saw where the wind was going. I started many years ago because I was able to, even my own stupid stuff at work, I was able to automate, and that took away some contractors' jobs. So even though my stuff wasn't AI, I was just automating shit that was already a process that people were doing. So if you have general AI, right now we just have something that kind of mimics human dialogue, but it's, I mean, it's still pretty damn good. It's, especially now that it can, like, ChatGPT can query the internet. I mean, it's not there yet, but, you know, things like copywriting, artists, it can even make suggestions, too. Like, if you're a program manager or a project manager, you can do suggestions on what to do based on criteria. I have also used it for coding. I wouldn't use it. Still made some mistakes, but it gave me the right direction. Like, I asked it to create a think script. Think script is the language that my platform uses to create trading indicators, and it got me most of the way there, and I was just able to see where it went wrong and change it. So, I mean, if you can do something that people are already doing but much more cheaply, corporations have no other choice but to adopt it. And they don't give a shit about you. They're only there to make money. Moonwatcher, I miss you. Yeah, I wanted to take a little bit of a break, but today was a little bit significant, so I came back on just to get the milestone on live stream. But yeah, I went into trading partially because of that reason. Trading is something I can control myself. There's already bots in the market, but you can see where price gravitates to, and it's your own money. You're responsible for yourself, so I can't get laid off. I am outside of what the market does, so if there's a really bad market, like if nobody wants to hire developers or no one wants to hire a certain aspect, I can still trade the market. The market's always going to be the same thing. If it goes down, I'll make money. If it goes up, I make money. I just have to be on the right side. And that was my reasoning for spending all these years learning it. I just saw which way the wind was blowing. Now, the stuff like Midjourney and ChatGPT all coming out within a year of each other. Is crypto the same? Yeah, it's exactly the same. You just have to be more wary of rug pulls, but the same dynamics of having the price levels is exactly the same. You use the same type of basis. Now, because crypto is a little bit more of the Wild West, there aren't companies that are actually trying to make profit or, you know, stay alive, or things that have been around for a while. I don't trade crypto, although I own Bitcoin. And man, I was telling people to buy a Bitcoin 2 years ago, and there's a lot of good reasons to do so, and no one believed me. And now it's, what is it at today? I mean, that was a generational. I still think Bitcoin could be a real generational play, but if not, you're not going to lose too much by being in it. So it's at 66,000. Man, it was at 20 when I started talking about it. But you can use the same thing on crypto. Let me see if I... This isn't going to be exactly the same, but let me see here. There's like a... Damn, what the hell is the, Oh, I used to have it on my screen. There was a way of checking that. I don't have the ticker. But if you go onto a crypto platform, you can still visualize it the same way that I'm doing here. And the good thing about crypto is that it's 24 hours a day, so you can always play it at any time. The volume's going to be different, but there's always crazy stuff. See, there you go again, Sora. I mean, now, instead of having all that stock video, now you can do a prompt and create that video. That's going to be crazy. I want to see what it can do with anime, because I'd probably use it for, like, my intros. Like, if I want to have a funny intro. I have one this month that's Dragon Ball Z themed, but we had to do that manually. And I did an X-Men one this month, but man, I can't imagine what we could be able to do with Sora. I wonder what kind of anime I can make off of that. So you got Sora, you got what Meta's doing. Meta apparently is trying to make it useful as a search engine too, and like beat out Google, which would be easy because you want to ask questions and get like answers, and Google has a bunch of ads and bullshit on there. Although I do pay for Google ads, so I don't want to. if you don't use Google anymore, you're not gonna find our stuff here. But I'm definitely looking forward to Sora and seeing what that thing can do. But there is so much displacement, even with the AI that is out right now. So I've always been pretty decent with Photoshop, but my art skills have been kind of crappy. It's been tough for me to draw characters, but now you can use Midjourney and DALL-E to either use a prompt to get somewhat of what you want to do, or you can draw on a piece of paper, scan it into a computer, and then have Midjourney do a describe feature against your image, and it would use the features of your image to create a more professional looking, detailed art of your concept. So I'd use that too. Sam Altman stated in the interview with Lex Friedman that he might get killed. There's a lot of, there's even independent large, okay, I can't call them large language models if they're independent, but there's still, there's independent models that are catching up with some of the general features of ChatGPT, but who knows what they're working on in the background. Maybe they do have something that's even more incredible there. But yeah, just think of the worst case scenario, and you're probably right, because people, you can't stop it, right? I mean, it's something that can be invented, it's something that can be creative, it's not something that can be stopped, it's just a natural process. So you're just gonna have to figure out a way to leverage it to make yourself better, or think of a way that AI can't compete, and those are your only options. Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 won't run on current Windows? It should. I have them on Steam, or unless you have a Linux box or something and you're trying to have a virtual machine or something. I'd like to play those again, but I don't know if that'd be that interesting, because it's just so much dialogue, but it's really fun to play with on your own. And I still need to play 3 up. 3 I'll probably play on stream, but there's still a lot of stuff I need to play first. I don't know if it'd be super entertaining or not. Mostly action games or multiplayer are more entertaining, get more emotional. So what's your setup? Why would it have a... Why would it be an issue playing that game? I've had old DOS games that don't work anymore, even with compatibility mode. Two problems. Hard drive space. Oh, interesting. So they didn't, So you must have the very original one. The old CD ones. Oh god, you have a integrated card. Gah. Bleh. Although maybe the integrated cards are okay nowadays, I don't know. I just remember all those old Intel integrated cards. Ugh. But yeah, you get weird artifacts with older games, like, there was some older one that didn't account for the clock speed of the processor, so the thing would just zip really fast. And then you get things like the storage space. You have way too much storage space and it doesn't expect that much, like you're having. The integrated card is 3 times faster? Holy crap. I think it might be worth getting a card off of eBay, the used one that still works. So you have the original discs of both games, then. Man, I missed the that Baldur's Gate jewel case. 4 discs. Or was it 3 discs? There was a lot of discs on it. Alright, what was I doing? Okay, yeah, I'm trying to see if there was a Sandland demo. So let me take a look at this. Blah. Anytime now. Why aren't you loading, dude? Huh. 1 second here. There we go. I just had flashbacks of, playing Baldur's Gate 2 when it first came out, and you could change the profile pictures of your characters, and I had Britney Spears and The Rock on my team, and you had voice packs too. Oh, little stupid things that were amusing back then. It's like a critical hit from The Rock. If you smell what The Rock is cooking. Alright. I'm just looking at the PlayStation Store on the side here, seeing if they have the demo up for it. Maybe I don't even need to buy it, I'll just play the demo, because I never get... Unless I really, really like the game, I don't usually play them through all the way, because there's just too much crap out there. Oh, there is a demo, okay. Well, let's see if we like it or not. Do I still have space on this PlayStation? Yes, I do. Okay. Well, I'm gonna download that in the background so we can check it out in a bit. I don't remember Baldur's Gate being super resource intensive. Unless I just happen to be a lucky one that had a good PC at the time. Now, I definitely remember Crysis. I had bought a brand new PC with dual cards, and I still couldn't get a decent frame rate on Crysis. Make me a sandwich, too. I mean, I like the plots in RPGs, too, but it's such a personal experience that I don't know if it's interesting to stream, but I'll definitely love them. So what do we got here? So we have a high. And then here's a... Let me take a look at a 15-minute here. Let me go to a 5-minute if there's like a gap. Interesting. Probably gonna go lower a little bit. Let's see if it comes back down to retest the top of this. Which kind of coincides with the moving average, too. I'm not trading anymore, I'm just... Since I'm waiting for this thing to download. Oh, it's downloaded, okay. Alright, people, we're gonna flip over here. Maybe I don't need to buy it. Let's see how good the demo is. And transition. I should probably change my category. Edit stream info. Sand to the land. Alright. Alright, so the very last game with characters inspired by Akira Toriyama. Gotta take this one in. Alright. Images are readily visible on my screen. Do you give us your life? I accept. You can have my organs. Yes, you can dox me. Yes, you can see what I get off on. Alright. I'm so excited to play a game, and they put buy now as the first option where the new game thing would be. Very tricky, very... I almost pressed that one. Based. Holy cow, this is taking forever. Oh, duh, Jesus Christ. Oh, thought I was actually trying to load something. Okay, content and game balance differ in the demo, yes. In this demo, you can explore and fight enemies in the following 3 vehicles. Battle tank, motorbike, and battle armor. You can recover your vehicle's hit points by resting. Okay, move, weak attack, power attack, weak, powerful jump. You can double jump. And there's interact. Now you have a storage capsule, you can carry up to 5 vehicles. Capsule is kind of like Capsule Corp, huh? From Dragon Ball. You can view control instructions from the help, okay? Capri Camp. So ally skill, special skill. Well, there's nothing like being thrown into the story with no context. Okay. I like his style, little demon kid. Alright, let's beat up on some dinosaurs. Wow. So how do I use a tank then? That thing has a big bulbous butt. I like big butts. Are those two fighting, or are they just having a conversation? Interrupted. Oh, he has a Superman punch. He kind of lunges. Interesting.
I traveled around
Cool.
all sorts of places in my youth.
Can you charge up
So
a...
much to see.
Yeah, you can. Look at that. Wow.
This should be fun for you then.
Gum gum
Just
punch.
relax and enjoy it, but not when so many others are suffering.
Well, it's pretty fluid, as you'd expect. Oh, we got some robots. Oh! Oh, I can stop, drop, and roll in case I get my butt burned, huh? Almost looks like he's flying. Can I fight these guys? They're only level 15. Oh, Jesus! Where's my tank?
Ow, ow, ow.
Oh, Jesus, we got a lot of problems over here. Fine, I'll just beat up on some villagers since I can't beat up on tanks. Alright, I gotta run. Gotta run. Bye-bye. Make it back to camp. No!
Don't let your guard down.
Bullets are just nipping at my heel. Get away from me. This isn't the camp. Ah, shit. Yeah, after AI takes over, there'll be nothing left but deserts, dinosaurs, and robots. What the hell? How'd you come up to my camp? Do you really disregard the sanctity of a safe spot? What a punk. This is after ChatGPT 5 comes out. That's the backstory. Oh, hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. Can't go this way. So how do I use my frickin' tank? Okay, wheel is the button. I like the sneak.
I'm so sick of driving through this boring desert. Thief.
Boombox, vehicle warfare.
Am I? Sorry, can't help right now.
Alright, let's see if I can trigger that in combat.
Sorry, can't help right now.
Can't help me right now. Well, you're useless as a party member. Can actually beat these things. I mean, these guys have just so much.
Looks like we're in for a fight.
Yeah, there's your tank. Can I get in? I guess it's automated. I want to ride the tank.
I've got a little present for you.
Oh, he turns into Santa. He has an explosive present. That's pretty cool. Okay, so our tank is pretty cool. It beat the shit out of all those guys.
Well, so it goes.
Cool. Reminds me of a metal slug. What's in the cave? Ooh, chests. I like big chests. We got some B-grade bolts and steel.
I'm curious. Who's the second strongest
Can't afford the
demon
good
in your
stuff, so
build?
we're going with the B-rated.
Me? Duh.
As things stand
Oh
now,
god, there's a
yes,
scorpion.
That's probably true.
That thing's scary.
Somehow, I don't like the way you phrased that.
It's got a little bit of a frame rate drop on him. Can I fight the scorpion? How big is he? Level 35. Okay, well, he's about twice as big as the other dudes. More than twice as big. Okay, innocent dinosaur, go down.
Take that! Take that! Man, I'm good.
Yeah, so I was hoping to be able to play as the tank. Maybe you can, but I just don't know how to do it. But the guy himself summons an automated tank. What are these jokers doing? Oh shit.
Let me help.
Alright, buddy. Get in there, mess him up.
That hurt, you stupid.
The cell shading's real nice. Look at my combos. Where's my tank guy? Shoot him! No! Should have rolled. I didn't roll. God, you and your four-wheeler. Come back here so I can hurt you. Ah, fuck, I died.
Ow, ow.
Oh.
Here I go.
Did I get it?
Ugh,
God,
so
this
annoying.
guy's a fucking prick.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Alright. Huh.
Sorry, can't help right now.
Can't help right now. Oh, man. So, battle tank, you can equip your tank, so I should be able to ride it. How the hell do I do that? Control settings. Battle tank control type, okay? Sneak evade, ally skills, drink water, capsule menu. Okay, so there's a capsule menu. There's the tank. Now we have some fun.
That hurt, you stupid.
Oh, Jesus.
Ow.
Don't kill me before I get on my tank. Driving the tank. Autopilot, move. Okay. Option modules have various effects. Oh, now you're the hunted. Yeah. Boosh. You. Feel like a god in this. Can I fight the scorpion?
It's under the sand, Prince. He could surface anywhere.
No, I know.
Oh, this makes the game a lot easier. Oh, get away from me! Hog indeed. Well, we're doing pretty good damage against this massive scorpion queen. Uh-oh, okay, good. Thought I was,
It's under the sand, Prince. He could surface anywhere. Maybe you can lure it out.
Okay.
Powerful hit to the ground.
So you can zoom in. This is Sandland. It comes out Thursday, but the demo is available. Okay, where's the scorpion now? Did I go too far away from it and... Dang it. Please don't tell me it... Oh, god damn it, it recovered health just because I went off the screen too far. But it was chasing me, what am I supposed to do? It shouldn't just auto get to reset like that. I guess I'll move in a circular pattern. Ha! Boosh. And you have a machine gun too. How do you use a machine gun?
It's under the sand, Prince. He could surface anywhere. Maybe you can lure it out with a powerful hit to the ground.
How do you use a machine gun? Oh, I see. Okay. Weapon swap. Well, it definitely makes it a lot more fun when you're the tank. Oh! 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 You almost flipped my tank.
Watch out for the pincers.
Watch out for the pincers. On a scorpion? Nah. Thank you for your detailed analysis on that one. Watch out for the stinger! Oh, we got it.
Hey, old man, what would you do if you ran into a tough enemy?
Running over your dead body. Except I
Well,
clipped through it,
start
and
by
you
observing
disappeared.
them carefully. Knowing what they can do and what their weaknesses are will help you fight effectively.
More of them, huh?
Well, I certainly like killing things this way.
At least that was sort of fun.
Yeah, no drop? I went all through that effort to kill a boss, and no goodies. Well, I don't know if he was a boss, but oh, cool. It's definitely a lot stronger than the other things that were out there. No, it must have been a boss, because it had the name up top with a bar. So since I have a tank, why would I ever want to
How are you?
walk around on foot and fight in combat?
What do you mean? This level of heat's nothing. Sure beats the cold, at least.
Give me some of those Halo flashbacks, where you're just taking out the Covenant in your tank,
I, for one, much prefer the
and it just feels super satisfying.
Tolerating heat, well, just part of being a demon.
Yeah, they did a really good job with the visuals.
Depends on the demon. Slime shriveled up, after all.
So what's this radio tower? Is that gonna open up more spots on the map? Like on Final Fantasy or something? Killed your mom, now I'm killing the babies. It's a cruel future of man-eat scorpion.
Sandland sure has a lot of different...
Okay, these guys with their pseudo,
including some dangerous
armor.
ones I'd like to avoid.
now I can just wreck them. Oh man. What the? You did not go down. It's like a robot cat with lasers. Boom! You're still alive? That guy has a lot of hit points. General Bigfield, I gotcha. I don't want to get too far and have him reset. Almost there. Oh yeah, I should be zooming in too. Up, got him. You are now trash. And you...
Plenty are harmless, though. Just doing their best to survive in this harsh land like...
Ever sniped somebody from a tank?
Humans may be weak, but they sure are persistent.
Alright, so what does this radio tower thing do? Oh, look at that, drops. We got cactus. Because the desert has no shortage of cactuses. Cacti. Whatever. Okay, so how do I exit? Oh, get off. So what do we do about this tower thing? So we got spare
We can use this
parts.
to find out about the area. If we can get it fixed up, that is.
Okay, so yeah, it's exactly the same as Final Fantasy. These towers open up the map. So how do you
We can
repair this
repair
stupid
it,
thing?
just need
So I need a
materials.
B grade meter, and I'm missing one. There's probably something probably like in this chest or something. No?
If you ever think you might be lost,
You just made me
you
a
should check
liar.
the map.
Yeah.
So we need a B grade
Getting lost and
meter.
having to backtrack would be a pain.
There's a rubber ducky. So we're missing a piece for this.
Sandland sure has a lot of different creatures.
Including some dangerous
Okay.
ones I'd like to avoid.
Plenty
Nice
are harmless,
pathfinding there.
just doing their best to survive in this harsh land like us.
Humans may be weak, but they sure are persistent.
He's looking down on me like my dad. I'm very disappointed. Well, they have other things too. You got this robot armor. You got this little... Man, that is really cool. It's like a motorcycle with a machine gun up top, two little guns in the front, and a gun in the back. That is really cool. Let's try this one out. I just want to hang out with my friends with this. Oh, I control them. I was hoping somebody would. I was hoping these guys would be like on the back of it or something.
I've got a question. Why
It's
can
really
humans eat
fast.
some plants, but not others?
Oh, but the controls are inverted for it. Oh, that's really confusing.
Our bodies can't digest a lot of them. And then there's others that are downright poisonous
It's
to
got a
us.
turbo boost. Ooh, look at that big pterodactyl thing. Oh shit, you're right behind me. Holy crap. You don't know when to give up, man. Ah, shit. Alright. See if I can get to somewhere safe and switch back to the tank. Not a super fan of the motorbike. Oh, seamless swapping. Alright, you bullies. Don't bully me. Punk. You thought you were so smart taking on a tank with your little four-wheeler.
Humans just have weak stomachs.
Yeah.
So you demon stomachs are
You
so
think of that?
strong you can eat just about anything? Impressive.
Of course not, silly.
Yeah, there was that pterodactyl thing over here that might be fun to kill. What happened to it? I wonder how long it takes to get the tank in the normal game, because this is pretty fun. Ah, I was hoping I'd be able to run people over. Alright, we're just gonna kill him with, Alright, I need a little bit of, There. So where was that pterodactyl thing, then?
It looks like we're not the only travelers out here.
We should think about
had it on
stopping
our
by that
screen.
campsite they're using ourselves. It's a communal camp that's open to all travelers.
Talk about convenient.
Where are you? So we fought
Very
the...
large panther.
Oh, Panther Lord, holy shit.
Careful, Prince.
I didn't see him
These
last
things
time.
move Fast.
Oh, you're not quite fast enough to deal with me, buddy. Kill your children. Should have taught them not to fuck with tanks. All problems in your life can be solved with a tank. Think about that.
The desert gets
Eat
awfully chilly.
lead.
Take precautions to ensure you don't
Okay,
lose too much
so we got
body.
that guy.
We demons will be just fine. You humans who should worry.
I wonder once your tank is destroyed, how
Seem
long
be
it takes to
more
get another
vulnerable to
one.
Pretty much everything. We'll be careful.
How did we lose a massive pterodactyl? Did he spawn somewhere else? Okay, we're gonna investigate this cave once we get rid of these guys. Ugh. Did.
When fighting in cramped areas like cliffs, beware of blind spots.
You see me? There you are.
Getting caught off guard puts you at a disadvantage.
Alright.
I definitely hate
I'm gonna exit and check out this cave.
I'll be careful.
Looking for that thing to repair the tower. I don't see it. Man, I really need to hydrate. Screen's all red. Still hurting.
It pays to take the time to stop and observe your surroundings every now and then.
Cool.
You just might make some exciting discoveries.
And if we can find some loot as a result, even better.
Yep, good to see ya. Sorry I haven't been on for a couple of days. I just didn't feel like streaming. And I was planning to have a longer stream playing this, but since the demo's out, I guess I'm just gonna check it out now.
The two of you had to get explicit permission to come with me.
Not exactly. There are other demons who went out on journeys before us, you know.
One went out in search of a legendary
It's definitely
comet.
fun
Another
playing as a tank,
timid
but I'm not
game.
sure how we got to this point because they kind of just
Maybe we'll run into them during our own travel.
put us in here in the middle of a game. Yeah, I can't wait till they have hover vehicles like that. Like for general use. What? Are you seriously coming up towards me? Man, that guy's got a lot of balls. All balls, no brains. Wow! See, this guy is smart. I can do that too.
Do you think we'll ever explore all of Sandland?
The thought makes my head spin. I am intrigued though.
Gotta make the most
Alright,
of the
so there was
journey.
this
No holding back.
gateway thing over here. Whoa! No! Shit. Okay. Okay. Well, that was entirely an experiment. I meant to do that just to see what would happen. Now we know. Okay, so there wasn't a gateway. That was just a dead end. So what exactly would we need to do to complete the demo portion then? I don't think these guys really gave me an objective.
Prince, would you please let me have the next turn at the wheel?
Rock, paper, scissors me for it.
Man, I remember
You're on. Ready?
back in the old
Rock,
PC
paper,
Gamer
scissors.
days, some games would have unique
I win.
demos, like there's content that was outside of the normal game that just kind of demonstrated everything you could do. So, if you liked all the mechanics and stuff, when you bought the game, you just had an entirely new experience they hadn't retread before. They don't really do that now. Now they just kind of plop you in the middle of a some part of the story. Like one that I remember in particular, there's an adventure game, point-and-click adventure game called Space Quest, and the demo that came on PC Gamer was an entirely unique story just for that demo, just to demonstrate things, and it was pretty funny too. They spent some effort on it. And I know that it's probably a wasted resources to do that when you're not reusing it for the main game, but it was just kind of neat. I mean, if anything, you could always just... Nah, whatever. Never mind. That is a... Is that another queen? You, like, drop to 15 frames. Yeah, so there's more than one queen. The other thing I didn't check is how, like, leveling works out. I see how you can, improve your tank with equipment.
So, like, why do we need water? Well, so it goes.
Ooh, temple. Oh, we got a lot of guys guarding this place. Swatting them away like little ants. Man, I feel strong. Aye. Oh, that was terrible. Well, I won't be on your Apex Legends team anytime soon. Jesus, I did it again. There you go. Should drink some water, though. I should probably go to base camp real quick.
See these tire tracks? That's a sign that someone's been here before us. Following them might lead us to a useful...
So let's see here. You got this. You got the map. Is there a fast travel on the map? Can we do that? Ooh, look at that. They thought of that. Cool. Rest until morning. Give me that big old thing of water. Yes. Yeah, Akira Toriyama, his designs are just so distinctive. I'm gonna miss that. Looks like a cross between Boo and
Here we go.
the Chrono guy.
Is leaving the demon village forbidden? The two of you had to get explicit permission to come with me.
Oh, did it? Oh, that's right. Didn't go in here yet. All right, exit out. What's up here? Oh, you're blocking me.
Not exactly. There are other demons
Demo
who went out on
blocker.
journeys before us, you know.
One went out in search of a legendary comic. Another, the ultimate game.
Is this also blocked?
Maybe we'll run into them during our own travels.
Yep. Okay, we're gonna plop you in the middle of nowhere with no objectives. You just get to see how things move. I kind of wish that they started off at the beginning of the storyline so you can kind of feel engaged or fall in love with the characters or something,
One down.
just to get invested in it. Just checking out the mechanics doesn't really do all that much for me. But the tank is pretty sweet, though. So he's level 15. So you've locked skill points then, too? Is that all it... And there's a skill tree to these guys. Cool to put new parts on things. So everything's locked on level 15. Oh god, missed it. You didn't see that. Alright, let's check out that temple.
I've heard rumors of
So, good
creatures of
graphics.
tremendous power in this land.
Tank is
Never know when
fun.
you might run
Being able to
across
upgrade
one.
that stuff would be pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I think I heard Father say that before.
That's you demons, isn't it?
Open world.
I suppose there's always someone stronger.
Well, no matter how tough they are, there's no way they can be stronger than the King of Demons.
You won't die if you fall off a cliff. At least can get over rocks too. This thing's got some good distance to it. Nobody expects a rocket to their face. Oh.
Hold up.
They just
Are
brought in
you
a tank
fine?
here. Bandit in training max. Oh noes. One day I'm gonna have my own homing rockets. You got the same model that I do. No, you guys are dumb. You know, unless you can plant charges on a, tank treads, shouldn't be running up to me like that. Alright, Max. Training day is over. Bye-bye. So this is a different temple than before.
But we've got a far more pressing issue.
With the bridge collapsed, we aren't going to be
Oh,
able
I
to
can't
reach
get
the
up
entrance
there.
on foot.
Must be something we can use to cross.
Let's start searching for a way across then.
How would you do that? You can't boost over. What about robots? What about the... Oh, you can... Okay, this one has a jump, so let's see if the, armor has a higher jump rate range than the, Okay, so he has a boost and jump. Otherwise, he's pretty slow. So let's see if we can boost and then jump afterwards.
How do humans make a living?
Crafts, agriculture, hunting, trade. It's pretty varied. And
Ah,
some
shit.
bags resort to thievery.
Okay, so let's try that again. I need to use the boost, and then I need to hold the, that
That's
floaty
nothing to
thing
be
over,
proud
and
of.
that might work.
Unless you're stealing from the army, that is.
Alright. Try it again. Whoop! No, you're a loser. So if you're in midair, you can hover. Let me try that again. I think I was
The
just
human
dumb.
village always used to be where it is now.
As far as I know, there is no record of us moving.
How long can I
Staying in
hover?
one
That's the
spot for
thing.
So long,
I think I
is
cut it
sign of
off too
good
early.
governance.
Maybe you humans should try moving less.
Wait, why didn't it trigger that time? Why didn't it trigger? Hold on. Having difficulties.
I'm curious. Who's the second strongest demon in your village?
Look at that big... Awesome!
Duh.
Ah!
Now, yes, that's probably true.
Thought I was about to have a big brain moment and you denied me my big brain. Shit. Am I actually supposed to be doing that, or are they just keeping my hopes up?
Creatures of tremendous power in this land.
Maybe if I get closer to the edge. Let's try one more time.
Oh, yeah.
There's only so many times I can
Never
embarrass
bothered to see that
myself.
before.
That's you demons, isn't it? Well, I suppose there's always someone stronger.
Well,
Dragons
no
have a
matter
sense
how
of
tough
pride,
they
you
are,
know.
There's no way they can be stronger
Oh.
than the king of demons.
Okay, one more time after that time. Okay, we're at the edge. Do you not get to do that? Okay, so I see. Okay, maybe there is a way to do this. I know this is
What
compelling
goes through your head
entertainment.
In the middle of a fight.
I'm gonna beat the other guy to a pulp.
That's a start. But
So
you
you
might
don't
get better
allow me
results by
to-
predicting what your enemy is going to do and reacting accordingly.
You don't allow me to
You'll find it hard to lose.
do this
if
rocket
you're always
push and then
fighting
do
on
it.
favorable
I just kind of have
terms.
to fall off the edge or something. Or can I jump? Whoop. Big brain, big. Is there a dance? Can I emote? Nope. Well, I feel like that internally. All right. What does he do? He cowers? Does he shoot? He doesn't do nothing. He blocks. Oh, wait. Okay.
Oh, those are huge.
Okay, I gotcha.
I have never been inside them, even though they are so close to our village.
It must have
We got a
taken
little
an
arm
extremely
cannon.
long time to build structures of this scale.
People
See
have
that,
way too
kids?
much
Never
time
give
on
up,
their
never surrender, unless you're too big to fit through the door. Okay, there we go. Looks like I could fit. It'd be kind of embarrassing if you couldn't actually walk through this in your suit. Dead snake. Yeah. I am become death, destroyer of worlds and snakes. Cutscene. Supposed to be here.
Whoa,
All right.
these ruins are huge.
I have never been inside them, even though they are so close to our village.
Waddle, waddle, waddle.
It must have taken an extremely long time
And
to
you
build
forget about the,
structures of this scale.
People
Rectal
have way too
boost.
much time on their hands.
That is quite the hole. Uh-oh. Machine gun, help me!
Odd ruins. I wonder what they might have originally been built.
Hidden treasure too.
What's in the box? Ancient gold coin.
One dangerous
You know,
place
gold's
to
doing
leave
pretty
your
good
children.
right now. Should be around 2,400 bucks. Dead end. The worst kind of ends. What?
Whoa, these ruins are huge.
Nothing here?
I have never
You
been
made me
inside them,
go across this
even
thing
though
for
they
no
are
reason.
So close to our village.
It must have
See if there's
taken
something
an
I'm missing.
extremely long time
You
to
can't
build
fall.
structures of this
Both of those
scale.
things are blocked.
People had way too much time on their hands.
Can't blow up any debris. Can you go up this thing? What if I got out of the suit? There. Okay.
Here we go.
So the kid can get to places you can't get with the equipment. Can he climb?
There's more dust.
So do I have to
than
switch
air.
back? Is that what you're telling me?
You said it. Let's leave this place ASAP.
Only after we found its
All right.
treasure, you mean?
What?
Here we go.
Never got off so many times in a row before, giggity. Empty room. Those almost look like things that you could pick up for, cooking or something. Hi, Moonwatcher. This is called Sandland. I was looking forward to this one because this is the last game with
They're huge.
designs by Akira Toriyama since he passed away. You can tell the styling.
It must have taken
So how do I get across
extremely
this
long
last
time
bit?
to build structures of this scale.
Stuff.
People had way
Looks
too
like
much
it
time
could go
on their
down.
hands.
Nothing down there though. Can he hug a wall? Oh shit, nope. So it's basically a role-playing game that you can also upgrade tanks and motorcycles. We are stuck. We cannot make that.
I wonder what they might have originally
Not a
been
good
built
place to call a ride.
There's hidden treasure too. Maybe it was at a playground.
Oh, he has a fire extinguisher in there.
Dangerous place to
There's a lot of
leave your
detail in that.
children.
So, there's 2 chests over there, but you can't actually make it.
Whoa!
You can't quite get high enough to do that. Oh, I did! Man, I'm so smart. Holy shit. 1000 IQ.
You've been around Sandland a lot, old man?
I
Now
traveled
what?
around to all
Do I
sorts
float
of
all the way
places
down
in
there?
my youth,
Wah!
but there's still
Oh, what? Come on, you're not gonna auto-kill me like that, are you? There's, like, plenty of stuff to drop down on. Okay, that is causing me damage. So is that it? Alright.
Here we go.
What a waste of a robot.
Hey, thief.
So he can climb. Can he
The demon
climb?
village always used to be
He
where
can
it
do
is
that.
now.
Can you drop here? Nope.
As far as I know, there is no record of us moving.
staying in one spot for so long is a
Wait a
sign
minute.
of good governance.
Maybe you humans should try moving less.
Well, this looks like the end. Oh, God! Alright. Oh, shoot.
I'm getting tired.
Right after I told you what my IQ rate was. Well, I'll cut out that section after the video is published. I mean, no one's watching this live, right? So you can get over there. You can do your thing, but I guess you can't go from that side. Hello.
Here we go.
You saw nothing.
I wonder what they might have originally been built for.
Alright.
Hidden
Well,
treasure.
this is the far as we can get
I don't know.
from that
Playground?
side.
One dangerous place to leave your children.
You exist. You think, therefore you are.
There's more dust than air.
You said it. Let's leave this place ASAP.
Yeah, I guess that's all you need to do here. There's no,
Treasure we need.
additional story point trigger if you're asking me to leave.
Well, it goes.
There is some target locking, it looks like, on this game. Let me check one more thing here. Did I go around on this side? Nope, I did not. There's a chest here. Ancient silver coin. Get through the garbage.
I wonder what they might have originally been built for.
There's hidden treasure too. Maybe it was at a playground.
Okay, well,
Dangerous place to leave your
it
children.
looked like there was more stuff there, but I didn't see a way of... Why don't I stream on the weekend? I just have stuff to do. Sometimes I stream on the weekend at night.
Nice. One down.
If there was like a time where I knew people were going to be consistent, I'd highly consider it more. But since I spend a lot of time doing the stock stuff, that's all during the morning to the afternoon.
There's more dust than air.
You said it. Let's leave this place ASAP.
But I definitely
Only
have
after we
streamed
found its
on the
treasure
weekends
we
before. Usually at night, and those are long ones. Alright, I'm gonna save, quote, for however good that does on a demo. Yeah, maybe I won't. What else is there to do here? There's no, is there no triggering mechanism? To, like, say, hey, you've done everything you can do here. What's the map look like? You got stuff up here, you have, like, this boundary. Couldn't get through. You have a radio tower. We were in the temple here. We went to the ruins. We still have some stuff up here.
Prince,
Oh, like the
would you
Final Fantasy
please let
stuff.
me
See, the
have
Final
an
Fantasy stuff I
alternative
did on the
meal?
weekend. Those were long ones.
Rock, paper, scissors.
That was
for
recent.
it.
You're on. Ready?
Like, I literally
Rock,
beat the
paper,
game
scissors.
on, Sunday.
I win.
Ah, I'll get you next time.
Yeah, I'm still not sure when that is. I see metrics, on Twitch and YouTube. That doesn't necessarily mean that that's gonna be the way when I get found. There just has to be a time where people are actively searching for things.
At least that was sort of fun.
Yeah, some of those metrics are for people who see, like, the bigger streamers do stuff, so they're not really looking. I noticed that on Wednesdays, for some reason, I have higher live viewers for a weekday, for some reason. Yeah, give me some water. I also don't stream very long, either. Usually it's about 3 hours. I see people going for like 5 or 6 to 8, but then that makes it like a full-time job, and I mean, I make my money doing the stock market. I don't want to just sit here. Unless I'm trying to actively beat something. Can I go through here? Hey, we found something that isn't blocked. That's a little bit too nice. That's a riz. Number 1. Yeah, if I was trying to kill a scorpion, I'd want to be in a tank too. Those things are scary. Can't imagine living in, like, Arizona or something.
Nice. One down.
It's the leader of the raptors.
Alpha raptor. There's a bunch of
More
them.
aggressive than ordinary raptors, and they breathe fire. I really cannot recommend fighting it unarmed.
Well, I'm up for any ideas you've got, Moonwatcher. Definitely did the advertising thing. Definitely have done it for a while. But I mean, some people do this stuff for years. I mean, this is like year 2 for me, so I actually haven't been doing it that long, relatively, for, you know, some people who are successful. So I just do this for funsies.
Easy on the boost.
You know, if I get some funny stuff for, like, the highlight reel. So I have, multiple reasons to stream. So I don't just stream to stream, I do it to make something else out of it. And that, help make it worth it.
Prince, easy on the boost.
Man, they shoot fireballs. It's kind of cool. Alright, you're about to turn into a beta here,
It's after us.
Alpha
Seems
Raptor.
pretty good.
Boom. Dinosaur steaks tonight. He's twitching. Okay, so we're surrounded by a canyon. Can't get through
The
it.
village always used to be where it is now.
As far as I know, there is no record of us moving.
Staying in one spot for so long is a sign of good governance.
Maybe you humans should try moving less.
What's the map look like now? So we're on this area. We opened up something new. Still seems like we're locked. And we can't level up in the demo. Just kind of get an idea of the exploration aspect of it. I mean, it seems cool, but is it $60 cool? I just got out of playing an open world role-playing game.
That's because the human body is composed of roughly 60% water.
Interesting. Hey, Thief, what about demons?
That depends on the species. Slime's body is nearly 100%.
That doesn't look
water,
like
for
too far of a
instance.
drop. But I don't want to risk it. Seems like a drop that a tank could survive. Alright, so we're basically, just hugging the edge of the map here. Lots of Queen Scorpions. Oops. "90% of streamers are brain rot. Targeted at children." I suppose. Well, that's also another reason why I'm not popular. I don't do,
Surface anywhere.
I try to avoid clickbaits, and I don't speak on
To the ground.
drama events regarding people unless somebody asks on stream. I like science, finance, exploration, you know, that stuff. Whoa! It's like if I was in Australia doing an episode of National Geographic, I'd want to, have a tank. So we're surrounded by a
desert gets awfully
invisible
chilly.
force field.
Take
So
precautions
much
to
for
ensure
open
you don't
world.
lose
I know
too
it's a
much
demo,
body.
I just...
We
I know, we gotta
demons
kind
just
of just put in a random spot, and I don't know what's going on. I don't know who these people are, or why I should care for them. I know the main character just because it's,
Well, be careful.
you know, he's the one that's been featured the most, but I don't know who these other guys are. I've never read the manga of this. But it's definitely a really cool style.
At least that was
It has a
sort
lot of
fun.
promise. I bet it would take a long time to beat. And it's just fun kind of exploring things. This cannot go far enough. Boom. In your face. Nope, we're going the wrong way. This is why... Man, how the hell did I navigate before GPS, I swear.
Fighting in cramped areas like cliffs, beware of blind spots.
You know the place
Getting
by
caught off
McDonald's?
guard
Yeah, I
puts
know
you at a
that place. I can
disadvantage.
get there. And that was basically my,
Moves like that.
navigation.
I'll be careful.
I didn't memorize street names or anything like that.
Nice.
Oh, and there was actual maps that you can get. The, like 7-Eleven. Lots of sand tiger things, and scorpions, and pterodactyls, and raptors. Man,
Do be careful, Prince.
Prince. Do be careful, Prince. I'm a prince of something. So I do... So the robot body has some interesting skills that can allow you to get to, across things that you wouldn't normally be able to get across, but I don't know what the bike is good for. That one didn't seem very good for anything. And the tank is just what you want to have most of the time to deal with things. Just can't go inside of the buildings. Gotta make use of the scope more often too. Headshot. Although speaking on brain rot, I can't say you'll get any smarter watching me either.
Our bodies can't digest a lot.
Although you will learn how to
But
make
there's others
money.
that are
I've
downright
shown that
poisonous to
multiple times.
Humans just have weak stomachs.
Just today we had a $1,000 day, which was nice, and we did that 4 days in a row. So I deserve a steak. I deserve a filet mignon.
So you demon stomachs are
I wish
so
I could take
strong you
out
can
all
eat
my
just about
viewers,
anything? Impressive.
Of course not.
because it'd be cheap. But it'd be nice. Man, these things splat good. Well, do we cover the map? I mean, this is basically the whole area. You can't go further this way. You can't get around the wall. There's nothing to do in the temple. There was no real set goal given.
What goes through your head in the middle of a fight?
How I'm gonna beat the other guy to a pulp.
That's a start, but you might get better results by predicting what your enemy is going to do and reacting accordingly.
Sometimes demos could actually be a
Find it
detriment
hard to lose if you're always
to the
fighting on
game.
favorable terms.
Like if it's a bad demo that doesn't really get you invested and you play that first when you're looking forward to it,
At least that was sort of fun.
then you might consider, you know, maybe I won't buy this at release. Maybe I'll wait later. And I'm thinking now that this might be a wait later. Because I got what I needed out of it. But it's definitely something I want to come back to. But with Stellar Blade also out, that's where I'm going to be spending most of my time. This thing we can come back to when it's out a bit. Alright, hugging the walls again, making sure there isn't anything else in here to do. You'd think there must be something I'm missing. There must be something that, I haven't actually been paying attention to what these guys have been talking about. They've been just bantering back and forth, but maybe there's something that actually
You've been around Sandland a lot, old man?
exits
I
this, like
traveled
a
around
goal,
to
but I
all
don't
sorts
see
of
it.
places in my youth, but there's still
Oh,
so much to see.
oh. Talk about brain
trips are
rot.
fun for you,
I'm about to fall into a canyon. Can I get over this now, or am I pretty much screwed?
Not when so many others are suffering.
Okay, don't follow me, kids. Here, I'll get off so I don't damage the tank. That's the smartest thing you could do in this situation. Well, nothing else to do but this. Thank you.
Here we go.
Alright, don't do that again. So, characters, items, vehicle, customization. There's nothing about quests on here. You can set pins on objects. But there's nothing that tells me they didn't put a quest or some type of a story engagement thing. Huh.
See these tire tracks? That's a sign that someone's been here before us. Following them might lead us
I'm not
to a
sure what they were
useful location,
thinking.
like a village or town. The car should also go a bit faster than it would on unpacked ground.
They either should have done like a start at the beginning so you could like learn what the character's doing, or create like a unique story thing that you could beat to entice you, because right now I'm not seeing anything to do here. And we've explored all around the map. Wow! There's always one more left. Squish. Alright, maybe I'll try going over that ledge with the robot or something, if there's a way to do it, because I don't see anything else to do here. And you can't level up, because we're all stuck at 15. Except for the queen, which is a little bit higher level. Alright. So then there's this joyful soul. There. Just mind his own business, went to work today, thinks he's gonna have just an average day at work, and then this happens.
Always remain calm, no matter the situation.
Alright, maybe I should try. I'm gonna try this again, so let's get in the
Lead you to
robot.
victory, even when the odds are against you.
Can he climb? No, he can't climb.
I'm like the definition of calm.
Alright, maybe that was a dumb idea. So how... You can't climb it. It does look like it's It looks like there's something back there. But you can't actually get above those giant stairs. You're just locked.
Here we go.
Still can't come to terms with just how vast the outside world is. Don't want to think about how hard it would be to get around without vehicles.
Boosh.
Needs to be even bigger.
So I don't know, I guess that's the end. That's my review of this
Oh, it goes.
demo of this. Got a lot of promise, it just didn't entice me to do anything further with this game. At least right away. It actually, it might have actively caused me to wait to buy it.
Civilization truly made the world small.
But I'm glad I was able to play it, and I can add that footage to the highlight reel, because I wanted to make sure that I covered a lot of the Akira Toriyama games. Was that supposed to be an image or something? I don't see it on my screen, I just see a blank. Oh. Now it came up. Came up as icons. Alright, I'm gonna kill this lady, and then, look around one more time, and then I'll do a wrap-up on the market, and then maybe we'll call it good after that. Phew. Pew. Man, imagine how many people a queen scorpion would feed. Almost looks like a lobster. Alright, I'm not seeing anywhere else to go. Oh, wait a minute, I didn't go in here. There was two different temples. We went to one that we kind of bypassed, but this was the one that we fought everyone on, and we killed, and we just walked by it to go to the save point, which was irrelevant. So let's look through here. This is the last place we haven't been to yet. Inside, anyway. Man, I love explosions that have like a radius of effect. That's not why. Just taking out everybody at once, just this... just so satisfying. Really triggers that pleasure center of your brain. Imagine everyone you dislike just in a single circle, and then you just fire a rocket in there. Nice.
As far as I know, there is no record of
Okay.
Staying in
Last
one
thing to
spot for
explore
so long
here.
is a sign of good governance.
Maybe you humans should try moving less.
Feel a lot more safe if I was in my little suit. Making up for my height and strength deficiencies with robot armor.
You know,
Hey, what's
we
up?
bust this down, I
Super
think we can make it
Ziaminal
through.
33. Can I break this with that? Please, there must be a way to break this. Don't give me another artificial barrier on here. No, you can't. What if I use a tank? Can I use a tank in here? Oh! Look at that big brain thing I did. Oh, it's kind of cheap to beat up on these little things with a tank.
At least that was sort of fun.
Ooh. Wait. How do I harvest this then? Oh, I punch it. See, most men need a pickaxe. I just use my fists. Haha. Yes, God. What do you mean?
Odd ruins. I wonder what they might have originally been.
Oh, Jesus. Alright, let me get back in my tank. No, 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 no. Get on. Alright, now you pick on something your own size.
Hidden treasure too.
Or bigger.
This was at our playground.
One dangerous place to leave your children.
Keep rolling, 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 keep... Oh, can't roll anymore. Alright, this one I know what to do with. Robot. With his butt rocket. Can I go through here? Oh no, it's charging. Punch it. Gotta do my dragon punch. Oh man, I almost blasted you, but you're my party member. Okay, this is a little bit tougher. Maybe the motorcycle can go off of the cliffs.
You're a weird one, old man. Doing all this to find water for other people.
Maybe this is an actual use for the motorcycle.
I'm not that noble. Only death awaits us if we don't help each
Oh no. Oh no. Maybe I'm not supposed to be able to make it. So I can... There's drift. Drifting won't help. There's a boost. We're trying the boost. Oh, something I think would be able to... Oh, shit! Alright. Well, this is the, last chance for our motorcycle. I don't think we can make this. Alright. Try the robot again. It doesn't seem like he has enough juice to get over with his float.
Whoa!
Nope. So how would you get... Is there a thing to break, or is this just done? You need to find one more passage here. Alright, so maybe there's another thing that we missed. Because you can always trust strangers on the internet. Oh, shit! Oh, God! Wait a minute.
The desert gets awfully chilly.
Was that supposed to happen?
Take precautions to ensure you don't lose too much body heat.
We demons will be just fine. It's you
Thought we were gonna die.
worry.
True. We seem to be more vulnerable to pretty much
Alright,
everything.
well, not every, hole is a death sentence. Some holes are good holes. Okay, so we didn't go here before. We beat up on a wall. I'm arguing with a wall and winning.
If enemies take you by surprise, just stay calm and try to
So there's no, mini-map for the dungeon itself.
get distance from them.
I guess I could... No, there isn't.
And
What the...
then
Why?
run away.
Running in a blind panic gives them more chances to hit you in the back. Assess the situation calmly.
Okay, that's the
instead.
outside.
Ugh. I prefer running toward the enemy.
One more passage. Why don't you tell me where to go, fairy?
Take that!
Can you build something? I haven't seen any, build option. Otherwise, that'd be pretty cool to
When
build
you run into enemies in the desert,
bridges.
taking a head count is a good first step.
Can't we just pick them off one by one?
If there are only a few, sure. But with large groups, you risk getting surrounded.
Ha. Sounds more complicated.
Like, what are my controls here? Okay, we do have a skill ring thing. But that's to do vehicles or items. Be kind of cool if there was a build option.
Take that! Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, look at the little scorpions. Okay, so this is where we died.
Odd ruins. I wonder what they might have originally been built for.
There's hidden treasure too. Maybe it was, I don't know, a playground?
There is no other way across.
Dangerous place to leave your children.
Hmm. That's my face right now. I'm like, hmm. He's very annoyed.
Isn't this so cool? We're exploring ruins, guys!
Now, Prince, do be careful. You
Huh.
never know what might jump out at us.
Don't worry. Whatever it is, I'll beat it up.
Can't float. I mean, I guess we could try the float. We only tried the float once, but it didn't seem like it was going to be enough time. There's no other... There's no other passage. You can't fall down. There's no map, so I didn't miss a passage that I know about.
Odd ruins. I wonder what they might have originally been built for.
There's hidden treasure too.
Oh,
Was,
shit.
I don't know, a playground?
One dangerous place to leave your children.
Ugh. We've run into a few places that were just dead ends, just in general. So I must be missing something fundamental
Here we go.
that you can do. I don't see like a build menu. And I couldn't
Here
get
we go.
around with a robot.
Prince, would you please let me have the next turn at the wheel?
Rock, paper, scissors me for it.
You're on. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors.
Yay! I win!
Ah, I'll get you next time.
Here we go.
You gonna climb or you gonna What are you doing with that wall?
Here we go.
So there is no other passage across.
I'm curious. Who's the second strongest demon in your village?
Me? Duh.
As things stand now, yes, that's probably true.
Somehow, I don't like the way you phrase that. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh shit! Duh, dumbass. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Alright. Stupid.
Odd ruins. I wonder what they might have originally been built for.
Oh, wait a minute.
Treasure too.
Didn't that work last time?
I don't know. Playground?
Darn it!
Dangerous place to
I thought I
leave
had
your
a brilliant
children.
idea. Because that's literally how we opened up one of the doors with the rockets. Dang it. I celebrated too soon. Darn! Oh.
Isn't this so cool? We're exploring ruins,
Alright, I'm about to call it good here in a
Now,
minute.
Prince, do be careful.
There's no
You
real
never know
storyline to
what might
beat or
jump
anything
out
like
at
that
us.
anyway.
Don't worry. Whatever it is, I'll beat it up.
Alright, how do we do this? Okay, so you can't boost and then do it. And there's not enough nitro to get over it. And we tried the motorcycle, but I guess we didn't try it enough.
Whoa!
Well, we can at least touch the edge.
Whoa!
Looks like it might do it. Alright, can't hit anything on the way over there, though. It has to be straight. Oh god, this thing. I'm not a fan of the controls on it. It's like me trying to parallel park. Alright. Target where we want. We want there. Maybe I look up. Boo! Wow! We did it!
I wonder what they might have
Look at that big brain move.
originally been built.
So we know what the bike is good for. Look at that.
Maybe it was, I don't know.
Of course, everyone fell asleep, but that's okay. I know I was successful.
Dangerous place to leave your children.
Everyone's asleep, but I know I'm a winner.
You know, if we bust this down, I think we could make it through.
But all there was 2 chests. It didn't further the story or do anything. Okay, well, my final boss was the cavern, so story's done for me.
Isn't this so cool? We're exploring ruins, guys!
We
Now,
beat the
Prince,
pit,
do
everybody.
be careful.
The final
You never
boss.
know what might jump out at us.
Don't worry. Whatever it is, I'll beat it up.
It's unfortunate that some of these things look breakable and you can't break them. Alright, I guess we could try it one more time, just to show everyone it wasn't a fluke. Oh god, I'm gonna probably die before
I wonder what they might have originally been
I hate the
built.
controls on this.
There's hidden treasure, too. Maybe it was, I don't know, a playground?
One dangerous place to leave your children.
Alright. So we figured it out. We knew the bike was good for something. Brah, brah. There we go.
Here we go.
So that's another dead-end temple, so there's literally nothing to do on the map. There's no story.
Do you think we'll ever
It's just you in the middle of a desert.
land?
The thought makes my head spin.
Little area in the desert to shoot things.
Gotta make the most of the journey.
Yeah, they should have,
No holding back.
They should have put some type of story piece on this. Because I think it hurt the game a little bit.
Here we go.
Because it doesn't show how the quest stuff works. And how that's tracked. Just have this landlocked region. Alright, so I think we're gonna call it good here. We got to play Sandland, comes out in a couple of days, but I'm probably gonna skip the initial release and play it later, because Stellar Blade is gonna be the main thing I'm gonna be on. So switching back to the stock market, we made over $1,000 in 15 minutes, and then we just kind of chilled the rest of the day. So you got to see that. Anyway, I'll stay on for a couple more minutes to answer any questions, but I think we got a pretty decent stream. I wasn't really expecting to come online today, but because I was really close to something that was noteworthy, I came online, because we've made $1,000 over the last every day for the last 4 days. It's a pretty good little streak. Usually it's like 5 to 6, and then an 8, and then you get 1,000, and then maybe a loss. Maybe I figured something else out. And Tesla has earnings today, so that'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see if this thing tanks. So there's even more opportunity for additional money, but it's a little bit risky. You're gonna have to try playing what you think is the maximum gain or the maximum loss, and kind of putting an order on those extremes against the trend. So like if it pops up $20, you hopefully have a short at the top of that, so when it pulls back you make a ton of money. That's usually how I play those earnings plays. And likewise, if it drops, you'd want to have your order somewhere in the average of how far it's moved. Or if it's spectacularly bad, the next level to hold is this around that $110 mark. It's a little bit less than that. Looks like 107.83. I guess you could move it up a little. It's around 110. So that's another area you could target if you think it's going to be a spectacular drop. But that's quite a bit of value. I don't think any of the none of the prior earnings have dropped down that far. And what we can do is you can take an average between the close of the previous day and the open of the next day, and you get that bit, and then you do an average between all of these earnings plays to kind of get a rough gauge on where it's going to move. Okay, kids, and everyone else, I'm done. Good stream. Did some teaching, played Sandland, so games and games. We did both of the things. So, take it easy. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. Moonwatcher, Super Zyomel, Hip, Turbofan, King Philip, A-Carpet, Sentient Waffle, and anyone else that I missed. Well, just set a follow for when I stream next. I'm not sure when, maybe tomorrow. This one was kind of an unexpected one. Alright, see you later.